Hearthstone fucking card pack. I've spent like, oh my god, I spent like $30 in the past month on that free to play game. What
the hell are you talking about?
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone, the card game.
It's like a World of Warcraft.
Yo, you trash for playing card games.
It's like
how is it trash?
It's a craze.
Yo,
it's not a craze.
Yo,
card games?
Hearthstone's a craze. I feel like
card games are dead.
No, dude, it gets those Twitch.
Ain't no one playing Yu-Gi-Oh no more. Ain't no one playing Pokemon no more.
Actually, dude,
Magic the Gathering.
Pokemon Go now. They don't just play like regular Pokemon.
I see people that play Magic,
dude,
but like that's only if you go in like in a comic book store.
Yeah.
And like
yeah, there are comic book stores that like have sex.
Heroes and Fantasies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Alien Worlds too.
And
they always have like 3 or 4 freaking tables in the back.
Yeah. There's another place called Court of Gamers on Brook Hollow.
Oh yeah.
On Brook Hollow, and I came there because I was like, is this like an arcade or something? Because I just got out of the dentist, and they're like, no, we just do card games. And I'm like, see you later, nerd.
That's true.
What about X Gamer PC?
Oh, I haven't gone there yet.
On Blanco.
That place always looks closed.
I think it's mainly
But
PC
yeah, I have a
games.
fucking addiction. Have either of y'all ever spent money, like played free to play games and spent a shitload of money on them?
No, I don't spend money on any game.
Not even like Clash Royale or.
Nope.
Never played Clash of Clans.
Oh,
Not like any mobile games.
What's going on, guys?
Man.
This is your boy Ernest, along with my good friends Mason to my left. To my right is Grant, and this is Some Nerds Podcast.
Episode 9. Fantastic.
Man, we need to get in the tens.
You got it right.
We need to get in the tens.
We're almost there.
double digits.
Are we in a new space tonight?
We're in my house.
We're in a new space tonight. We're in Grant's house.
Young
right
Grant.
Now.
Edgelord.
He wanted to host tonight, so
free food, dude. Thank you.
Free food, barbecue. Shout out to his dad.
Shout out.
Yes.
Will he be making an appearance tonight?
We're in the second studio.
The second studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is I call it the comic dungeon. This is definitely the dungeon because it's so dark in here, but like it's kind of like cozy with all the. He has like all these posters everywhere on the walls, like comic book posters. He has movie posters. He has music.
If we ever
it's some good vibes.
Yeah, if we ever needed to do a visual podcast, we'd have to do it in here. Like if we ever wanted to have like cameras and shit.
Yeah, there's nice memorabilia on the wall.
Yeah, that's alright.
Expensive. How are you doing, Mr. G? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Just chilling. You know, back to school next week. I go
back to
college. Classes resume.
Yeah. Is it next week for you guys?
It's Wednesday. For
UTSA next week already.
Yeah.
You go the following week, right?
Yes, Monday.
Like a high schooler.
Like a high schooler, dude.
But we get out a week before you do, don't we? Don't you?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, dude.
Oh. What's your class schedule? How many days a week?
I'm there from Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Same.
Yeah. So
honestly, I think like from
we can grab
9
lunch
to 5.
Again.
Yeah, dude.
9 to 5.
Yeah.
Are we gonna
like a regular job?
Oh man. That sucks.
We used to grab lunch all the time when you guys were still going to. Were y'all at UTSA when we still grabbed lunch?
Well, you at UTSA and you drove like all the way over here to get churches. Or no, not churches. Or did we drive over there?
You came over here.
We always drove over there.
Yeah.
You need to make the drives over here.
Me?
Dude, yes. Call outs, dude. What are you doing?
Whatever, dude. What?
I'm calling Mason out right now.
Wow. Okay, fine. I guess.
Spend the gas money.
Speaking of you, how is your day going right now?
My day's going good. Why?
No, I'm just asking.
Oh yeah.
God,
thought I was going on the spot over here. No, I'm all right, man.
How is your day going, Mason? What did you actually do today?
Well, dadgummit.
Honestly, what did you do today?
Did you work today? I did not work today. I don't work on Saturday. Thank heavens.
Are they closed on the weekends?
They're open on the weekends, but it gets pretty busy on the weekends.
Avocado bar.
Avocado cafe and juice bar.
You just vibing out to some music?
I just stayed home today and did some cool stuff, dude.
Yeah.
Some cool stuff.
He's working on some projects.
Keep it on the down low.
Good.
I don't know why I say that. It just feels more sophisticated, I guess.
Oh yeah, dude. You got some projects. You got some projects, some cinematic projects.
Some cinematic projects. I spent like half an hour on the phone with a very nice woman from Apple support who helped me solve my issue. So shout out, thank you.
About what?
Nice.
Oh, I couldn't figure out how to get music that was from Apple Music, usable in iMovie, and she's like, "Oh, you just gotta buy the song." So I had to make that sacrifice, but she was very helpful, and I appreciate her. What?
That's not true.
It's hard to explain.
That's not true.
We'll talk about it post show.
You have to download the. Remember, you had to download the song to your actual. You actually have to download the physical song to the computer.
Something about so like if you got the song info on like one of the songs that like say I got a song from Apple Music.
Yeah.
Well, no. So YouTube has a cool feature where it'll tell you if you can use a song. Like you search the song and the artist, and it'll tell you if it's or if it'll tell you if it's blocked. But inside Apple Music or inside iTunes, if you get the info for a song and you go to the file and it lists, it'll say Apple Music AAC file, whatever, or it'll say purchased music.
Yeah.
If it says purchased, then you can use the song because you bought the song.
Yeah.
If you did it Apple Music, you're not technically getting
dude,
the song. You're just listening to the song, you know.
That's lame.
It makes sense, but it sucks now because I got to go out and back and buy.
Yeah.
You know, this kind of music that I like to use.
You better hurry up, dude, because the iTunes store is closing.
What?
Yeah. It closes next year in March.
Oh, so
oh my God.
They're just, so they're just
they're focusing. They're focusing more on streaming. I think they're saving so much.
Dude,
they're saving like 5 or like 15 million. I guess.
This is what's going on. Everybody's taking aside. The big companies like Disney and DC. They're taking their properties and they are retreating so they can just cut as many middlemen out as they can just to profit directly off what they got. Like obviously Apple Music is different because all their shit is from other people. It's like Netflix, but Netflix also has its own shit. I don't think Apple Music has any of its own like sponsored artists.
Yo, Netflix about to get trash.
How are you doing? Before we jump into it, we got to catch up with you, Ernest.
Yeah, dude. What have you been doing?
Nothing. I mean, just working. Just working.
Okay.
Same shit.
Same
shit, different
Same
day.
shite.
Just working and chilling.
All right.
But Netflix?
What about Netflix?
Netflix is getting trashed.
We need to talk about
Netflix is about to get trashed, dude, because there's some reports on there saying that Netflix is actually thinking about doing commercials now.
Ads between
now, just like what Hulu does. I think.
How is that? Is it gonna count it for like? Is it gonna do it like you watch one show? Or is it gonna like calculate? Oh, you've been watching the same show for like 2 hours. You need to take a break. Like, do you know
I have no idea
the deets behind that?
I don't know. I don't think we all know. I don't even think any of us know the details on that. But it's kind of sad that this whole business model of no commercials and all of a sudden they want to do commercials like Hulu. Like that's why Netflix has always been winning because number one they do good shows.
Yeah.
They make good shows. They make good Netflix originals. Two, they don't do commercials.
Last time I saw Netflix was in trouble though. And hopefully they can just make it cheaper, you know? If they just choose to do commercials, because previously, I mean, you would think that they'd be able to if they're getting more income from the ad. Yeah, hold on one sec. I'll be right back. Yeah. Lower the price. You're charging you're doing ads now. $5.
Honestly, dude, they need to lower the price because they're about to get hella money.
Yeah.
They're about to be getting hella money just in ads.
They were in trouble though. Like not even a little while ago, there were headlines about how they were losing money because they just kept making original stuff.
Yeah,
Maybe this is their rebound.
They have a big budget for that shit. I don't know. I'm done with that. I'm done with that bullshit.
Are you done with Netflix?
No, I'm just done with streaming shit in general, dude. Like now, like everyone's gonna want to do commercials now.
Yeah,
like I'm sure Disney's gonna want to do commercials. I'm sure whenever they do their own subscription.
Well, it always seems if somebody I don't want to say revolutionizes or does something new that everyone else is probably soon to follow. Mm-hmm. Like I mean, before I even started using like Apple Music, Pandora was like the way to go, and then ads just started to overtake Pandora and just moved on from that.
And now it's like a service where you have to pay to hardly have any ads.
Well, and same with SoundCloud too. SoundCloud's the same way. I mean, I don't feel like it's as bad.
Honestly, I don't even get enough. I don't really get ads on SoundCloud. If I do, I just refresh the whole page. And then so, honestly, the key is like to refresh the whole page, and then you won't get ads for another however many minutes, like 25 minutes or some shit.
25 minutes with no ads?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Chill.
Yes.
I'm back now. Sorry.
What happened?
I didn't bring my phone in.
Oh my god! Behind the scenes.
Over here, fucking it up.
Here we go, dude.
By the way, my brother, he's bringing friends over.
Fuck's sake.
It'll be fine.
I guess.
Let's pull back the curtain just a little bit on this, you know?
It's already basically pulled back.
Oh.
But whatever.
It doesn't matter.
That's fine.
Don't pay any attention to the man behind the curtain.
No worries.
Yo, that's insane.
Do you have anything else on Netflix? We were just wrapping up on it.
On the ads?
Yo, is Netflix still gonna be the same for you? Like, are you still gonna watch Netflix?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Are you still gonna?
Dude,
dude,
if you can.
I'm not gonna doubt that they're gonna upcharge you to where like, oh, if you don't want any ads.
Netflix Plus.
Netflix Premium Plus.
Dude.
Or some shit like that. They would be like, oh, you want no ads?
Damn, dude.
Give me $12 a month.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
Bump it up
Definitely.
$2.
Dude, they should know what they should do is they should bump it down for the ad version and then come out with a premium version. Like instead of $8 a month for the ads, it's $6 a month, and then it's like $10 if you want it without the ads.
Because the price right now is $10, right?
Yeah,
That's
it
the
rose
base.
up like in December.
Did it?
Yeah.
Oh,
It rose up in
I
December.
haven't been check. I don't ever check my shit.
I always check my account. My account whenever they charge me.
The only time I ever check my bank account is it's like, hey, your card has been declined. Then it's time to go to the bank. Dude, you just gotta keep.
Fam,
You gotta keep
my card
it-
never declines.
You gotta keep it streaming into the bank, like a delicious cash flow.
Where are you,
So,
where are you going with
this?
that, bro?
I'm just saying, it doesn't. If you're balling, it doesn't. You don't need to look at your bank account.
Yo, have you?
Like
I
a real,
guess.
Like, yeah.
If you're balling, you don't need to look at your bank account.
Right.
Yo, I do look at my bank account whenever I'm with a girl because I don't know how much I'm gonna be spending.
Oh,
That's why you go to McDonald's.
Do you really go to McDonald's when you're with a girl?
McDonald's is... Their french fries are okay.
You know?
Like, if you're with a girl, like, that you're talking to, or
First time, no. But subsequent times, I think it's okay. Come on, you know?
Do they know
You're
that?
only human.
Their coffee's
do
not
they know
bad.
that?
They need to. They need to respect the hustle, you know? They gotta know it's not as cheap as it used to be, you know? Inflation is a factor.
What is that?
Yo.
Oh, it's all good, man.
Anyway, but
This is gonna be the most amateur episode you've probably
It'd be like, who are these guys, dude?
be like, man, this ain't
Jesus
the quiet house that we're
Christ.
always used to.
I done told them beforehand that we were gonna do this and they need to be quiet.
What kind of game stuff, Grant? You were saying that you were the
Oh yeah.
lead.
What'd
What'd you call yourself downstairs?
Oh dude, I'll be the correspondent.
The correspondent.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
our senior analyst.
Senior
Senior
analyst.
analyst for Polygon.
For Vigi Games.
Yeah.
Polygon. Do you work at Kotaku?
No, God no. So yeah, they were. I don't know if you heard that they were like remastering Spyro, the trilogy.
No, I did not see that.
Oh dude,
I didn't see that either.
did either of y'all play Spyro?
Was that only on
I
PlayStation
never played.
or
Yeah,
GameCube?
it was PlayStation 1 and 2, stuff like that. And
I'm familiar with the
it's like an
game.
action game where you play as a dragon. You usually it's like a collectathon kind of.
Mhm.
At some point, you collect enough gems and you go to the next world and fight bosses and stuff. It's pretty standard, but yeah, they're remastering all the games. It's pretty classic, you know. It's like Crash Bandicoot,
Yes.
one of those old like.
Crash Bandicoot just got remade.
It's like Jack and Daxter that people all remember.
Yes.
So, Jack and Dexter is dope.
It was dope. I like Jack and Daxter too. But anyways, yeah, people remember it. So they caught some shit over at I guess they're developing Toys for Bob. The only thing I remember Toys for Bob from, I know they made other stuff, but dude, there was a Madagascar the movie game for the Wii that I had that was made by Toys for Bob.
So what were they under fire for?
Because the disc itself for Spyro Remastered only had the first game on it, and you had to download the other two. So in essence, you're only getting the first game on the disc.
How much are you paying for it?
$60. But I mean, you still got all 3 games, but they weren't like present on the physical disc, right? Like you had to download them over the network.
Yes.
In order to get all 3. So then it just they're pushing it back, so they're able to to keep it all on the disc because there was like a shitstorm when they announced that.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's always been a problem. With like, what about games where they have like DLC or some essential part of it that like can only be downloaded offline? What happens when those games, the servers die?
Mm-hmm. Or they
like
shut down.
They just lose support for it, and that shit is all just gone. There's no way to re-download it. Think about it like, remember PT, the playable trailer, when that whole deal, that Silent Hill playable trailer.
Oh yeah.
And when that all went sideways, there's just no way to get. What if there were like aspects of a game that you can do but announce? Definitely, you need to get what you're paying for. If you're fucking paying for the game, you need to get
does it cost money to like keep servers and stuff running? I would assume so.
Definitely.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah. And I guess at a certain point.
Do you think do most developers is it like an offsite kind of thing, or do they run it like just through their own like?
Through their own servers, I would imagine. They got like a giant room just filled with.
Just a bunch of
servers.
Yeah.
Just to host all the stuff. Like, could you imagine with a Blizzard servers for just like Overwatch? Like giant.
Insane.
3 different consoles.
Yeah.
Or 3 different
platforms.
Is Overwatch on Switch yet?
Is it gonna be on Switch?
I guarantee it will.
Speaking of Overwatch, yeah, I did. That was actually one of my topics.
What happened?
Overwatch is actually gonna be streamed now on live streamed on ESPN.
The Pro League.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw it on TBS
ESPN,
like 2 weeks
Disney,
ago.
and ABC.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, I was just like, dude.
It's about time for the gamers to get the respect they deserve
Halo,
to be recognized.
Back in like the Halo 3 days, they did that.
Don't.
I have a dream that one day.
Don't do that.
Little esports boys and girls and regular sports boys and girls will come together under one channel and live in harmony.
It's the way of the future, dude.
This is what I want. The esports people already get paid almost as much as like any professional athlete. Probably less, but there's still like sponsorships and stuff. It's crazy.
Wait, what?
Especially like fighting games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. You get sponsorships and stuff. They walk on stage like
professional athletes.
Yeah,
like
it's
sports
crazy.
athletes.
Like hundreds of thousands of dollars, even probably millions. Like it's big money. And then especially in Overwatch.
The Overwatch World League prize pool was like $1.5 million.
The difference between a gamer and an athlete is that athlete is guaranteed that money. Overwatch is not.
Why not?
How do you know that?
No, but I'm saying
they have contracts.
What I'm saying like winning a tournament. Like you don't know if you're guaranteed gonna win.
You don't know if you're guaranteed gonna win in sports either. Like
no, but it doesn't matter if you win or lose. You're still getting that money. It's guaranteed money.
It's the same concept.
It's not the same concept. It's not the same concept with esports.
It is.
So if you're saying we're all on team, we're playing Overwatch.
Yeah. We're signed to that company for a certain amount of time, and they're going to give us our money that they agreed to.
No, but I'm saying, yeah, you get that portion of money, but then you have a chance to win $1 million in
the tournament
itself. In the tournament, but you're not guaranteed that you're going to win. So the net worth is going to be less than compared to an athlete, like compared to, let's just say, Drew Brees. Drew Brees is getting $30 million guaranteed. Within those 4-year contract, he's getting however much, 7.5.
But then wouldn't it be even better? Because then they could all split the pot at the end. And with the athletes, if you win the Super Bowl, you don't get. I don't know. I'm talking out my ass. I don't know shit about sports. I don't know. Do you get a bonus if you win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, you should.
No, well then it's the exact same concept.
It's not the same exact concept.
How?
Wait. But you're saying that they get paid way more, like they get not way more, but you're saying they get
paid a lot. Maybe not as much as there.
They probably get more.
Well, you look at not even esports like Ninja. He makes like $500,000 just off of Twitch, dude.
Why?
He got some shit.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. Dude, he makes damn near almost $1 million. Like he's like $500,000 off of just running Twitch ads and subscribers.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's not. counting like everything else, right?
And then I mean, he's got sponsorships probably too. His you know.
Yo, he quit. He quit what? Halo?
Dude, he quit Halo, and now he's like the #1 Fortnite streamer. Probably top 5, top three, top 3 streamers in the world right now.
Like if you get anywhere with that, you're making bank, dude. Off people donating, off people subscribing and shit.
But I mean, it's also too like that's like a thing with YouTube. It's like a 1 in a million kind of thing, you know.
Yeah.
That
like
shit's
it's
crazy.
And especially too like he's in Fortnite. Let's talk about a game that's so oversaturated with broadcasters.
Yeah.
You know, and when games release and stuff like that, like and all like big streamers go and they leave their kind of community and they go play this game for a while, and then some guy that's streaming fucking the big game that comes out, he's got like 15, 20 viewers, that's a lot, and then big old whatever comes out for it, and what's the dude that plays CS:GO? Summit comes and goes. Summit 1G comes in and plays the game, and then bumps him down to like 3 viewers. Like it's, but no, so it's crazy the freaking amount of income that he's making.
I'm just glad they're getting respect. Did they play? I don't know if they played Evolution Tournament, fighting game tournament. I don't know if they played that on ESPN or anything like that this year.
I have no idea.
If anything, they would have played Street Fighter 5. Because I remember they played grand finals on their one year. Was that last year?
I've seen CS:GO, Overwatch, and
what did they play?
One of like StarCraft or Dota. No, it was like in the afternoon. It was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. But it was the Overwatch World League whenever they were having that.
Yeah.
That shindig.
Yeah, and then Rainbow Six Siege.
Siege also.
That's a big one too. I used to be really into that game, but it's.
I never got into it.
Dude, it's so aggravating. Like it's so annoying when you're just like running, everything's going, then you're dead instantly.
Yeah.
Like bullet damage is high, and you can like just make like a little hole in the wall and just look there and just shoot people.
Yep.
That's what most of in the competitive scenes are. You could like look up YouTube videos of a guy, he just like puts like a little bullet hole in the wall.
Yeah.
And the enemy team comes in and just 3 of them are gunned down just instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that game is pretty fun. Wasn't it free for a while on consoles? It fluctuates.
Siege?
Yeah.
I think it was actually.
I got it like cheap on Steam for like $5. They had like a sale, but you didn't get all the characters. You only got you got 2 operators, and then they gave you some credits so you could get either 2 like basic ones or 1 premium one.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a lot of operators, and I spend too much money on video games.
You were talking about that as we started.
I don't spend any money on video games. Like,
yeah.
I only buy like 1 or 2 video games for like the whole year, maybe 3.
I just spend money on like stupid Hearthstone fucking card packs, like an idiot. Like, what are you gonna do?
No, you're probably like...
That's okay. I earned it.
Yo,
This is a capitalist country.
I may or may not have spent a couple dollars when we back on our Overwatch days to get some skins.
Wait, for real?
That's another thing.
Maybe.
Blizzard has taken so much of my money. Blizzard itself, but besides just selling me games, it's like easily over $300 or $400 worth of crap money just over the years they've taken from me.
Yo, you guys are losers.
Why, dude?
I never thought you guys were spending money on it.
I'm talking about spread out.
No, but I'm saying, you're saying you spent money for Overwatch, right?
Yeah.
You spent money for Overwatch?
With the Halloween, I like the Halloween loot boxes. That's usually the only time is for the Halloween.
You're saying you've never.
Promise.
At all.
I swear, never.
Not a single pack in Overwatch.
Not a single.
During any of the Christmas, Halloween events, nothing?
Nope.
That's alright. You know what? There's always real life equivalents to doing that.
Like?
I wish you wouldn't ask me that.
At least he's honest.
Like?
I don't know.
I mean, it's okay to be honest.
Or there's like gambling,
Oh yeah, he wants to go and just say gambling.
Well,
is that all? Is that all there is?
I don't know. Or like I buy
comic books.
Yeah, or something like that. Just anything that you
it's
buy.
It's a splurge. It's just a splurge. Like it's.
People got stuff that they splurge on.
I think
Yeah. I'm sure they do.
Yeah, dude.
Besides the point.
If it wasn't for streaming, I'd definitely be spending all my money on music. Honestly.
Music?
Yeah. If it wasn't for streaming.
Oh yeah, streaming's the shit.
Yeah, I would be buying the whole fucking iTunes store.
That's another thing I spend my money on, and you can relate to that. Buying DVDs. That's a rabbit hole.
I like all the old stuff, dude. I like DVDs, I like CDs, cassettes.
I just like having physical copies of things.
Absolutely. That's why I still like buying games. If I buy a game, I don't get it digital because I like to have the. It depends,
my
but
laptop doesn't have a disc drive, so I have to buy a digital game.
well, neither does mine. But I don't really play games, you know. But,
no one. Yeah, we don't.
What'd you buy? What DVDs did you get?
I only bought one recently. I bought Blazing Saddles. That's
Oh,
gonna
yes.
be my movie thing for the week.
Gene Wilder.
Oh, jeez, that movie is so funny.
Never seen it.
Oh, it's so funny.
Is it?
Yeah.
How old is it?
70s,
yeah.
for sure. Did that come out first, or did Young Frankenstein?
I think Young Frankenstein did. What's his name? Mel Blanc.
Mel Brooks.
Mel Brooks. Mel Blanc is book.
Blazing Saddles is 1974, and Young Frankenstein is 1974 as well.
Oh, same year. He was on a roll.
And then when was Willy Wonka?
Whoa.
71.
Dude, my parents, my mom in particular, whenever she starts drinking the wine, she loves to she's like, play the doorbell noise, and she likes playing the doorbell noise to hear the little dog.
We're just gonna call out your mom on the podcast.
I didn't know. I mean, you just heard the dog barking, so I was explaining.
That's why they were that, because they rang the doorbell?
Yeah, no, they have like a little app on their phone, and you just play the doorbell noise, and Poppy's like,
Nice.
What else is on the docket?
Alright, well, we were just talking about Ninja, right? So
Yeah.
We mentioned Ninja.
We mentioned
Did you
Grant
hear
was.
anything about this, Ernest, or no?
I don't keep up with Ninja, so no.
I know the basic premise.
He's unwilling to stream with women, but it's just funny.
Wait, what?
His name is Tyler Blevins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyler
We
Ninja
do
Blevins.
that.
Back in the Halo days.
Back in the Halo days when he was actually good at Halo. Now he's ass.
Whoa.
He says, if I have one conversation with one female streamer where we're playing with one another, and if even there's a hint of flirting, that is going to be taken and going to be put on every single video and be clickbait forever. And he said, the only way to avoid that gossip is not to play with women at all. So he's like, my marriage cannot hold up to if I stream with other women, because even if it's misconstrued as flirting.
He's married?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's why he won't play with women, because he's married and he's trying to be. He's like, I can't handle it, dude. I can't handle that conversing with the women in a non-sexual fashion.
I mean, that's a little weird, the context of it, I feel like, but at the same time. Well, yeah, but at the same time, I feel like it's.
That is kind of weird, like what he would say, but I kind of understand.
I mean,
but then again, like you shouldn't have to think that way. If it's just a normal streaming game, then it's a normal friendly talk. Like
they can't handle it.
You shouldn't have to bring up anything that is super personal or like even a little bit of personal.
He said if anything that could be misconstrued as flirtatious, it's over. It's done. It's gonna be a video. But it's like, dude, if your marriage is on such strings that you can't like have a conversation with a girl and just be like cool, it's probably just pretty weak to begin with, you know?
His marriage?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh,
damn.
Dude, what are we saying over here, dude? What are we saying?
Yeah,
shit.
I mean,
I think it's true.
Yeah, I probably agree with Grant. Like, I think Ninja's a bitch.
Oh, dude,
whoa.
Oh, fuck, there goes my pop filter. But, I didn't say that, but...
Yo, honestly, I think he is, because, like, you shouldn't have to worry about something like that. If it's just a normal friendly talk and conversating, like, why are you so afraid that it's going to be clickbait, or why are you so afraid that it's going to be like, oh, like, I don't want them to get the wrong impression, and, like, you think it's going to affect your marriage. Like, and also, you think your girlfriend, you think your wife watches your stream every single day?
I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly.
Yo, that's crazy if she does, but...
I mean, maybe not. I don't think necessarily to watch, to specifically look out for that. But then
again, you shouldn't have to be so worried about Ninja, like, on what he's gonna do. That there's just no trust there.
Yeah, I mean, I can respect that too, but I think to the point of like him.
I don't think that's even like the problem. You go ahead.
Well, I think for like his point of like it being like clickbait or whatever, like the top of like I said, like I could understand that, like somebody in the position that he's in and the top of the Twitch kind of viewership or whatever, or top of like YouTube searches or whatever, and somebody, and you know, some kind of conversation happens and somebody takes it the wrong way and like manipulates in a video, and you know, I can understand that, but I can also understand what you can understand, like the whole marriage thing. Like if it's just the way, the context that how you read that and how I viewed that does make it sound like his, I don't want to say isn't healthy or anything, but it doesn't sound like it's, you know,
all right, well, here, look,
the best, I guess. I don't know.
So then he also said, in response to the backlash, he said, while I understand some people have implied my views mean that I have something against playing with women, I want to make clear the issue I'm addressing is online harassment in my attempt to minimize it from my life. It is something that affects all streamers, especially ones that make their relationships public. I wanted to bring attention to this issue, and my comments should not be characterized as anything beyond that.
Yo, I don't even think you should be making stuff like that public, though. Like, if that's your opinion, keep it to yourself, you know? You don't have to, like,
I guess
throw it on a platform and say, hey, like, I'm not streaming with any woman. Like, I don't care who you are. I'm not streaming with any woman. And that's the end of that. Like, just don't do it. Like, you don't even have to, like, say, like, hey, like, this streamer just told me that she wanted to play with me. I'm saying no for this reason. Like nobody cares.
But it's like he just said you should avoid online harassment. It's like, dude, you're on the fucking internet. Like, 70% of people that use the internet or are going to comment or say anything to your stuff are going to be like, fuck you, you're a bitch. You know, they're all trolls. If you can't handle a little bit of criticism or like a little bit of, don't look at your comments. Don't look at the people who are like, oh, dude, you're cheating on your wife, man.
Can't you like block comments on Twitch?
Yeah, but it's like, whatever.
Well, I mean, you can like permaban people from chats, yeah. But I mean,
I don't know. I
guess they're saying that there are people that are pissed about it. What's this chick's name? Hold on, let me freaking find it. Researcher Oh wait. Oh, some girl named Austin Marie. I guess illustrator and streamer. I've never heard of her. No one is saying Ninja has to stream with women. We're saying that his saying he won't is problematic and doesn't help in any way for women. Women making their way in the industry that constantly calls anyone with boobs a thought. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Damn.
Yeah.
What is she? What is it?
She says it's not helping the industry for him to be like, I'm not playing with women, because it doesn't give women the exposure or it's not.
So you need to play with a giant streamer to get exposure? Like,
but
what?
Like, just because he himself chooses not to, doesn't mean a girl's like, well, he doesn't want to play with me, so I don't want to play him. I don't want to play games anymore. Or anything. Or it's like, I don't know. Maybe she's saying it's like reinforcing the stereotype of there being like, oh, he's a boob streamer or whatever, you know? Like they're only there for the sexual appeal.
So he doesn't even want to like give any of these women like the time of day, like just
he
like.
He doesn't want to play with them on stream.
But I'm saying like, he said that he doesn't want to be clickbait, right? Like, oh, Ninja said this.
He doesn't want the rumors or anything.
No, but I'm saying like he's like. A girl can be like, oh, Ninja said this to me, and then it's clickbait.
No, more like just people being like, oh, dude, he's with that chick, he's cheating on his wife with that chick, and he's like, I don't want to deal with any of that, so I'm just not going to play with women. But honestly, I mean, it's his choice, obviously, he does what he wants. We're spending probably too much time talking about this.
No worries.
But it's like, you know, dude, I just interrupted myself, but I forgot.
I guess that means it's the end of it.
No. Damn it. Hold on a second.
And awkward silence.
Yeah, awkward silence. No, I think we're off that. Ninja's just a bitch.
No, he's not a bitch, man. Dude. That's
I've never liked the kid. I've never liked the kid, even in Halo.
He's never liked him.
I've never liked him in Halo.
Oh, dude.
He's a funny guy. He does cool impressions.
He does pretty cool impressions, but I've never liked the kid.
Oh, yeah, I know. Now I know what I was gonna say. He no, he doesn't have to play with women. But he's a bitch for not doing it. It's not that big a deal. Who cares what people say online?
See, at least I'm not the only one that thinks he's a bitch.
Be an adult. Deal with your detractors.
Yeah, the kid's like 25, 26 years old.
Probably, maybe. Like midway.
Grow up. Relax.
Yeah, well. Yes.
Quit being a bitch.
That's right.
Alrighty then.
I'm glad I remembered what I was going to say.
Wow.
Okay. So
Wow.
Here's the next one I have is Bethesda may not release a Elder Scroll, dude, my phone just froze. Oh, Elder Scroll Legends. Systems that don't allow crossplay.
Oh yeah, I saw that
what?
like last week. I thought.
Yeah.
So it's the new Elder Scrolls game, or this is a different one?
It's a new one. It's a.
The one they showed at E3.
Yeah, it's a strategy card game.
Oh, I saw that. I remember that. Oh, it's a card game again.
It's a card game.
For Grant.
For cool guys.
It's a card game.
Oh,
they cannot
my.
get any of my money. The Hearthstone's already there.
And you get a.
Money has gone into Hearthstone. That can't go away, or I lose my investment.
That's true.
How much did you spend?
Damn it all to hell.
Be honest. Be honest.
I mean, I spent like $10 today.
But in general.
You don't have to if you don't want
Maybe
to.
I'm gonna say it. I don't care. No shame. I spent
Almost 100?
no. It's like $50 maybe. $40 in a month.
Damn, dude.
It's not bad.
That's not that bad. I really like it. I play it all the time, so you know.
Good.
So there you go. It's my money, and I do what I want.
Hey, you do what you want.
That's
Yeah,
right, damn it.
that is true.
It's a capitalist country.
Okay.
It's a strategy card game that encompasses both single multiplayer. It is both cross-platform play and cross-platform progress. So that is like you progress on one thing and you just switch over to your other console, and you got all your progress. Hearthstone does the same thing. You can run on almost anything.
Yep.
Anyways, and then he
This
said,
guy.
and so this was in an interview with Game Informer, by the way. And so he says, I cut him off at this point to clarify that the crossplay would only be on certain systems, since I figured this wouldn't apply on PS4. And the guy replied, I guess, what's his name? It's Pete Hines, Bethesda's Senior Vice President of Global Marketing and Communications. And he said, it is our intention, in order for the game to come out, it has to be those things on any system. We cannot have a game that works one way across everywhere else, except for on this one thing. The way the game works right now on Apple, Google, Steam, and Bethesda.net, the Bethesda.net is their platform where apparently Fallout 76 is going to be on, because it's not going to be on Steam. It doesn't matter where you buy your stuff. If you play it on another platform, that stuff is there. It doesn't matter what platform you play on. You play against everyone else who is playing at that moment. There's it's easier to control, or it has a better frame rate on this system. It's a strategy card game, it doesn't matter. And then he said, I asked him if that meant there's a chance it wouldn't come out on PS4 if Sony doesn't change its stance. He says, we continue to talk to all of our platform partners, but those terms are essentially non-negotiable.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Get that out of my face!
Damn, is that how you feeling?
You play ball, you go home. No, that's what he wanted to say. But yeah, we can't be talking about one version of Legends where you can take your progress with you, and another version where you stay
So you're
within
just gonna
that
keep reading the
ecosystem.
whole thing?
Yeah, he's just like, no, we're not doing it. We're not dealing with that shit. Hey, I didn't read the whole thing. I read the paragraph though.
That's crazy, man.
You know, you can fill for time as you're doing that. But anyways, yeah. So, dude, it's like PlayStation is the only one that doesn't want to get on board with the crossplay. I just pull articles that like will stimulate further conversation. It's not really about the news; it's about the conversation they stimulate. Because if there's one thing some nerds is good at, it's
conversating.
Stimulation.
Conversation.
Question. Where does your stimulation come from?
It comes from my mouth.
Oh, wow.
Oh, damn.
And into the microphone. That's what I meant.
Mm.
I should
He's into like that
been more specific in the
ASMR.
beginning.
be like that guy on the TV show.
Yo, that
Who is America?
that shit was trash.
It was hilarious.
No, it was not. That shit was kind of annoying.
Why?
Just wasn't making sense.
They're idiots, and they got.
I know, but like it was kind of annoying.
Yes, it was very annoying.
Yo, just to let you know, guys, don't ever watch This Is America.
No, you have to watch Who is America. It's
Or
so
Who's
funny.
America?
What?
Oh, no, I take it back. Watch and listen to This Is America by Childish Gambino. Don't watch
Oh
Who's
my
America.
god, are you kidding me? This is America. You can't
Yo,
sing
that's
up
a
there
fire
without
song.
gyrating.
That's a fire song.
Gyration.
Yeah.
That song's fire.
Yeah, but the video is dumb. It's not as good as everybody says it is. That song is not good without the video, actually. That's my stance.
I disagree with that.
All right. Well,
But what's it called?
Who is America?
That shit is trash.
Dude, it was so funny.
No, it wasn't.
Dude, they
The
played
only one that was funny was the gun violence one.
the gun guy? Or
Yeah.
the terrorist where he threw the
Yeah.
baby in the trash can?
Yeah.
What did what about when they were playing in the
Fake
club,
baby.
It was like real
yeah,
sounds of
yeah,
sodomy.
yeah.
It was like, and people were like, yeah.
That one was alright. But
that was
everything
funny.
else was kind of like going downhill from there.
And then the guy he was feeding they photoshopped him when he was feeding the children with the hand sticking out of his pants and stuff.
I was like, what the fuck?
That was funny. So anyways, cross-playing video games. Dude, did I just close it?
Probably.
Oh my god, I closed the article. Doesn't matter. Anyways, yeah, they need to get on board. I mean, but at the same time, what happens to consoles in general if they all just become like PC, or that they've already been moving towards being like PCs with like updates,
Yeah.
Increasingly, you have to install all this stuff on your console and stuff. But what if they go like you can just play it on anything? Doesn't that kind of defeat the point of having different consoles in the first place?
True.
I mean, if they're all like you mean if like one's like beefier than the other, like one's like more.
Well, I guess that's also a factor. But I mean, like, if you can just play whatever game on whatever console, it kind of defeats.
Then it wouldn't matter.
Oh, yeah,
It wouldn't matter what you're buying a console for.
I mean, I guess not. You could always have like exclusives.
Well, exclusive too, but then I think there'd always be the competition of like, oh well, the PlayStation runs better, but the game the PlayStation can play 1080p or runs better, but the Xbox has better like whatever, Yeah. So I think that
you need to get a PlayStation.
Yeah, dude, get
maybe.
a PlayStation.
You can start a Patreon for me. Or a GoFundMe
Donate to the
page.
Sub Nerds Patreon so we can get Mason a PlayStation.
We do
We
not
don't
have a Patreon.
we don't have a
Yeah, you don't have a page.
You can start? No, don't do that.
Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it.
Never mind.
Don't be that podcast.
We
That's
appreciate
already asking for money.
Y'all's listening.
Oh,
That is
dude,
it.
that's enough stimulation for us.
Yeah. I guess.
Stimulate that body.
Oh yeah, dude. All right, so another one. I think we already talked about this. The stinking the typewriter inspired keyboard, where it's like $900 for the special edition of.
I sent you the IGN thing.
Did we talk about this already?
No, I think we just reacted to it in our group chat.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's like a
$900. Is it? Can you use it, or is it just like a replica? Like
it's a limited edition, and it comes with an ink ribbon. Which, like in Resident Evil games, the old school ones, I think even the newest one had this, where you don't have like unlimited saves, right? You have to go to a typewriter, and you have to have an item called ink ribbons in order to make a save.
Yes.
So yeah, they're selling a keyboard that looks like the typewriter, and they're giving you like a prop like ink ribbon to go along with it. It's $900.
That's a lot of money.
And that keyboard,
that's a shitload of money.
Yeah, the same keyboard is like $200 on Amazon.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So it's like a $600.
Not spending $900, but you said you would spend it.
I would not spend it. I said I would spend money on the Power Armor helmet.
Oh, okay.
The Fallout one.
Yeah.
That's the shit. I would definitely.
Oh, don't you get like a helmet with that?
Yeah, it has a lamp and everything, and you could put it on.
Yeah.
That would be like if that Halo 3 Master Chief thing was like an actual helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was a weak story. But anyways, that's all I got for video games, man.
I don't have any. I'm not gonna just.
Movies?
I'm excited for Red Dead Redemption 2.
For what?
Oh,
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be
And
fire.
dude, Devil May Cry 5 comes out soon.
I don't play Devil May Cry, so.
That's your shite though.
Yeah,
that's your
I
shit
just
right
got
there.
done playing all the games. Like, yeah.
Was it fun?
Yes.
On PS4?
Now on the PC. I have
You're a PC kid now.
Yeah, dude. It's better. It's the master race.
I
it
guess.
is. Yeah, it is. You have complete control over
you
your
haven't
machine.
You haven't played Overwatch yet?
I have it on PC too.
You play it?
Sometimes.
He's like the
I got it for
little.
I got it when it was like $10.
Are you good?
I'm okay. Yeah, it does play better. It's like more optimized for PC.
Overwatches? Yeah.
I mean, there are like certain keyboards that like have compatibility features with it too. They made like a Razer like Overwatch print like keyboard.
Mhm.
Yeah, it plays pretty well on there. Anyways, movie stuff. It's not really movie stuff, but it's stupid. Watchmen. I don't know if either of you guys know.
Yeah, I've seen it.
What about it?
They're making a TV show.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
HBO.
Watchmen was alright.
Watchmen series.
It was alright.
Full
HBO.
series order.
I don't have HBO. That's
You
it.
watched the movie, right? I have the comic book.
Yeah, I've seen the movie.
Right there.
The movie was alright.
Hey, there it is.
It's a really good one. You'd like it.
What is that? I get that
It's
mixed
super-
with Kick-Ass.
Two different.
Two different.
Well, that just goes to show how much I know about it.
I have Kick-Ass 2 also.
Kick-Ass 2 has a great score, dude.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about movies, dude, A surprisingly good score, dude.
Remember when there was like a gun violence issue or whatever, and Jim Carrey like shit on his own movie? He was in Kick-Ass 2 and he shit on it because there was like violence. He's like, don't go see this movie. And he was in it. Yes,
I do vaguely remember that.
Yeah, what a jerk.
Okay. Jim Carrey's he's very outspoken.
He's actually like crazy. Like I don't think he channels his acts. It's like it's him filtering his craziness out through different roles.
Do you guys see like his Instagram or like Twitter? He always has like artwork of Donald Trump.
Oh yeah, he's like
he always has
the pipe of his ass.
I don't know if that's actually him or like he just has people that does stuff like that and like he just posts it.
It's like the CNN guy or MSNBC guy, Jake Tapper. He's like an artist and he makes like cartoons.
Jake Tapper is an artist, really?
He's like a cartoonist, not an artist.
Interesting.
Two different things. So yeah, they're making a Watchmen TV show. I don't think it's actually about I don't think it's actually just like a remake of the film. Yeah, word has it that this isn't a remake of the film or a literal adaptation of the comic, and it's expected to be a new story with some fresh and familiar characters set in the present day. So, Watchmen originally took place in like an alternate universe, like 1980s, or no, like 1960s, like 70s.
Yeah.
And they're saying it might take place in present day. The ending of Watchmen was pretty much like, dude, I don't know if y'all are ever gonna watch it or see it. I don't know if you are. You should. You should definitely watch it.
So,
anyways, there's a big thing that happens at the end, and it like changes the entire like landscape of like what's going on at the time, right?
Yes.
Like there's like a Cold War that's like heating up, and it changes all of that. So it's gonna hopefully it takes place after that. We actually get to see what happens afterwards because it kind of ends on like a cliffhanger, kind of. And so maybe we'll be able to see the result of that.
Isn't there?
I know Alan Moore. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, Isn't there like Rorschach a character in that or something like that?
Yeah, the Rorschach, the guy with the
white
Rorschach test on his face.
Yeah. So that's yes.
Yeah. So Alan Moore notoriously hates when people do
with like the mask and then like
they're black and white. The Rorschach test.
That's my favorite character.
Alan Moore looks like Hagrid.
Hagrid from Harry Potter.
Yeah. He's got like a giant beard and he looks like a homeless person. But anyways, yeah, Watchmen's getting a TV show. That's awesome. I was a big fan of the original comic and the movie. Ooh. Oh yeah. Nice. I was a big fan of that too. Anyway.
Sweet.
So, also, this is just a random thing. Peter calls for boycott of Alpha over
Peter?
I saw.
Who's Peter?
Oh wait.
Peter.
Who's Peter?
PETA is the Animal Rights Association thing.
Pain.
For Alpha, what happened?
Yeah, they said real bison were killed and mutilated for the sake of the production.
Really?
Yeah, so they're pissed off and they're
like that's a fact. Like it actually happened.
I don't know. It says also right here, though PETA accuses the Alpha production of killing the bison, THR. I don't know what that is. Let me
Hollywood Reporter, probably.
The Hollywood Reporter, yeah. The Hollywood Reporter says that according to sources they spoke to in 2016 when they first investigated the matter, the bison in question were procured from a meat processing company and had already been slaughtered. However, American Humane Association rules do prohibit the use of animals killed for the sole purpose of film production. Sources told THR that the breach of AHA rules was the result of a wrangler who went rogue.
And killed a bison.
I know, it sounds like he just stole a bunch of animal meat or something and he's been like selling it, you know? Or he stole a bunch of animals. They said he was a wrangler.
Yeah.
He just stole their shit, I guess. Yeah, and they're talking about how PETA has been acting as a watchdog. They urged a boycott of the film Crazy Aliens after it received a disturbing video from the set showing a German Shepherd being abused. Oh,
I saw that.
Yeah,
they were like trying to make it cross a river or something like that.
Damn. In 2017, PETA denounced producers of the film A Dog's Purpose
No, that's the one.
That's the one. After video surface of a dog nearly being drowned during the filming of a scene. And then they took on the Discovery reality show Alaska: The Last Frontier, after the series featured a scene of the bear being killed. Yeah, PETA. They overreact to some things, but there's another animal rights organization that is like way more extremist than PETA, and they're for the Animal Liberation Front.
I don't think I've heard of them.
The Animal Liberation Front is like PETA if they were Antifa. Like they break into like research labs and like free all the animals and shit. And they like burn down buildings of places where they test like makeup and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
They're crazy. Like I searched ALF and I got Alf, the sitcom alien. That was me. Have either of y'all ever seen Alf?
No.
Never?
Is it on Netflix, Hulu?
There was a chance. Yeah, I think it's on Hulu. It's like he's an Alf. No, he's an alien, and he crash lands into a household called the Tanners, and
you mean the family from Full House?
No, different Tanners. and he likes to eat cats, and so they just hide him. It was notorious. It's crazy because the last episode, or it wasn't the last episode. It was meant to be a cliffhanger ending to the series, right? And then they would make a movie later. But what happens is the government finds out that Alf is like living with him, right?
Yeah.
And so they take him, and he's taken to like a facility, and the family's like, "What are we gonna do?" Like they're trying to figure it out, and then the show just ends, right?
Yeah.
And since they didn't get greenlit for the movie, that was the last episode. So it just ends with it's like, well, Alf is dead.
Yeah.
He's being taken to the facility. He's gonna be dissected. But he was funny. And he wore costumes. He was a puppet.
I think I know what you're talking about. I've never seen it though. But.
Yeah, he looks like a zebra.
Yes.
Yeah, like.
Is he not like a Sesame Street character lookalike or something like that, or a Muppet?
Jim Henson Muppet.
Muppets.
Look at this. Yeah. The Animal Liberation Front, it says here on Wikipedia, activists see themselves as a modern-day underground railroad, removing animals from laboratories and farms, destroying facilities, arranging safe houses and veterinary care, and operating sanctuaries where the animals subsequently live. And the critics, of course, have classified them as terrorists. And they're active in over 40 countries.
Damn.
Yeah. That's crazy. The Robin Webb of the British Animal Liberation Press Office said, "This is why Alf cannot be smashed. It cannot be effectively infiltrated. It cannot be stopped. You, each and every one of you are the Alf. We are Groot."
Wow. Groot.
We are Groot.
How inspiring of you, Grant.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's all the news I got.
Movies to animal liberation. Interesting.
Yeah, dude, you learned something new. You didn't even know this corporation this company exists.
There you go.
Not a company. A
movement.
A terrorist cell of animal freers. Freedom. Some would call them terrorists. Some would call them freedom fighters.
How inspiring.
Yeah, so what do we got? Music?
Well, I mean, Ernest, are you watching anything? Do you,
no.
Spend money on movies at all?
No, I don't spend money on movies.
I do.
I just use my subscription.
What'd you buy, Mason? What do you got?
There's a sci-fi film from 1984, very 80s, I might add.
What's it called?
The Last Starfighter. It's sort of, I guess.
Is it dope?
It's free. I haven't watched it yet, but it reminds me a lot of Ready Player One because the kid goes into the world of a video game and.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It's
not.
Like
it's
Ender's Game.
Yeah. Yeah. I got that, and then I got what was the other one?
Horror of Dracula.
I just saw the cover and then I flipped it over and I was like, oh wow.
Christopher Lee is Hammer Dracula.
Christopher Lee and Peter Cushing is Abraham Van Helsing.
Fire one ready.
Fire one ready.
Yeah.
Lord Vader.
He's a horrible CGI puppet in the.
I don't think it was that bad. It was cool. It was freaking cool that they did that in Blade Runner 2049 also. And now it is Carrie Fisher. It's Carrie Fisher's
turn. Now you're the
turn.
CGI puppet, and he can join. And Paul Walker, did they do that to him?
No.
Yeah, they did.
No, they didn't. No, he had stuff done, and then he had a twin brother that filled in too a little.
Oh, okay.
Although I saw somewhere I saw it. I think it was his brothers. They're we want him to come back and save the day. I'm then you'd have to CGI him, and because he's Gorn, dude.
He's Gorn, dude.
Unfortunately, R.I.P. And then the one movie that I am the most excited about, I keep I have 3 sticky notes front and back that I keep in my glove box in my car of movies that I need to buy.
That's nice.
Instead of putting them in your phone?
Exactly.
Okay.
That's not a bad idea. I might take you up on that.
yeah, especially the damn list that you left at home.
Yeah, I left my podcast notes at home.
Have it written on your phone.
I know, but no, the film is called Stalker.
Yeah, I'm feeling it too. I'm kind of tired.
We just had like a giant meal, and that's like, you know, after you eat that shit, it's just like...
I woke up at 6, so.
Have you ever seen it?
Last Horror Dracula?
No, Stalker.
No, I've never seen it.
Andrei Tarkovsky.
No.
It's a Russian film.
Have you ever seen it?
Ooh,
No, but I've been wanting it. I was listening to a podcast, and
I just saw the cover now, and then it looked cool.
yeah, you know who Gus Van Sant is?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
He was in Expendables.
Oh shit! Wait.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah. 3.
Gus Van Sant.
3 or 4. 3 or 4 or some shit.
Anyways, I was listening to a podcast, and he was getting kind of interviewed, and he was talking about David Lynch and Steven Spielberg and movies that inspired him, and he talked about how Stalker was like a revolutionary film for him when he was like in his early 20s.
No.
I think you're thinking of someone else.
I'm probably thinking of someone else.
No, he was a director.
But it was $15 at a DVD exchange, and I picked it up immediately. I'm excited to watch it. Really excited.
DVD exchange.
1979. Good piece of cinema.
Just expensive. You know, I bought a From Beyond. Where is it? It's over there somewhere. It's like a horror movie inspired by a Lovecraft tale of the same called From Beyond. That shit was like $15.
Yo, now that we're going back to UTSA, we gotta hit the library.
Oh yeah.
And rent some more.
Y'all got good movies out there, dude.
They got some pretty good movies.
I am heavily considering checking out Filmstruck.
What is that?
Wait, what?
Filmstruck is I don't know how it works because it's like a subscription thing, but you have access. You have access to a bunch of like indie films, art house films, film noirs, black and white movies from like the 50s and 60s, dude.
That's why you.
I am heavily considering checking that out.
You should say you're heavily
considering it.
We should go to a film festival.
We should go to a film festival. San Antonio has a film festival that I think already happened this year.
We should go to the next one.
I mean,
we're going to Alamo City Comic Con. I'm buying the VIP pass.
Are you gonna meet Arnold?
I have to meet Arnold. He's one of my childhood heroes.
That is gonna be
I bet
out
you,
of the wazoo
I bet you that
price.
Pass is like.
Dude,
you better buy it now, dude.
Robert Englund and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You need if you want to do it, you better buy it right now because I guarantee you it's.
Hearthstone's wiping me out.
How much is it?
I don't know.
Probably like $200.
Dude,
200. 150.
I better be to shake the man's hand, get a picture,
and you better
and an autograph picture,
and have to pay for it.
You gotta be like, oh my god, this is finally you.
Oh my god! All right.
You mocking me, boy? We put you through the ceiling.
You ever think he gets mocked a lot?
Probably.
Like he sees it like 100%. Especially like when people meet him.
But Arnold, he embraces
He's like, good one.
Like if you ask him to do the catchphrase, he'll be like, "Get to the chopper!" Yes. Like whatever you ask.
Yeah, I bet you he gets annoyed doing it. Just like,
if you do it, please reenact the scene from Predator with him and Carl Weathers.
Son of a bitch.
Well, I guess some damn fools. And then he turns around like all slow and
Dylan,
you son of a bitch. Fucking flexing them guns, dude. If you do it.
I'm gonna do it. I hope you do.
I hope somebody
He'll know
does it,
instantly.
Oh my god. Iconic movie scene. Alright, I don't have any movie or any more movie stuff, but
I don't have anything.
Did I already talk about Blazing Saddles? I think I did.
yes, it was the one you bought.
Yeah.
Where'd you buy it
I
from?
watched Half Price Books.
Hey.
I'm Blu-ray snob. I'm trying to replace all my DVDs right there with Blu-rays.
I might have to buy some DVDs off you then, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to replace all my Friday the 13th movies. Only 4, but I need to replace them all. Those are the 4 good ones.
Only 4.
That's good little collection you got though.
Yeah. And I got my games almost on the second one. Then I got my books. Then I got my comic books.
Yes. You jamming out to any good music vibe tunes?
Yeah.
Yo, he's always. It's always an O with him.
Yeah, dude. You know, I just listen to a lot of podcasts. That's mainly what I jam to. I was listening to Marilyn Manson when I was at the gym yesterday. Oh, and video game soundtracks I listen to a lot.
I love soundtracks in general.
Dude, you know the Final Fantasy 15 soundtrack is really good? Like, really good?
What's your go-to soundtrack right now?
Oh, dude. God of War. I've been listening
God
to
of
some
War has an amazing soundtrack. It doesn't
dude.
matter what game you play from God of War, it's amazing.
Dude, no, the new one has such a good, like, all the music in it is so good.
The vibe for God of War is fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's a great soundtrack.
That is a really good soundtrack.
Dude, I like the old game. Old, like, game soundtracks, like, dude, what was that?
Dead Space has a good one.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, it was like a retro game. Oh, Ninja Gaiden.
Mm-hmm.
For the NES?
Yeah.
That's a great...
The game remade, I thought.
Castlevania for the NES. That's a great soundtrack.
I never played it.
So is Lineage.
Bullshit, yeah.
Lineage 2.
Yeah, dude. Castlevania characters just got added.
Chaotic Chronicles.
Soundtracks.
Dun, dun, dun.
Batman has a really good soundtrack. Especially Arkham Origins.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Oh, that was the song from the movie. That was the Batman theme whenever he shows up to kick somebody's ass. It's like dun 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 dun.
You vibe with any new music?
Yeah, man. Death Cab for Cutie's new album came out.
That's my shit right there.
Finally.
Really? I've heard of them, but I've never listened. What are they alternative?
You probably heard that
it's like indie.
one mainstream song. What's that song called? That mainstream song that everyone knows.
I Won't Follow You into the Dark or something like that. I won't follow you into the dark. They had a song on the New Moon soundtrack that was badass. Twilight. It's a sick song, dude. Kintsugi, their album from 2015.
That shit is trash.
It's a good album, dude.
Yeah,
don't listen to Ernest.
No, I mean it's not trash. It's just I don't know where they were going with that.
I like it.
That
what?
album is not. It's not for me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's trash because
I will save my music picks for the description.
All right.
Because it is kind of late.
I don't have any music picks, but I got movie picks.
I'm fucking tired, dude.
So keep a lookout on the description of this video.
Yeah, you go watch The Suckling.
Oh, I put it in last week.
Where's that at?
You did?
Oh, dude, no, you know what?
No, you need to watch it.
Is it on Netflix?
It's on Amazon Video.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Yes, The Suckling.
The Suckling.
Dude, it's the one about
We'll talk about it next week.
Dude, it's the one about the fetus that turns into the monster.
Alright, I'm not watching it anymore.
Fuck, I shouldn't have said anything. Dude, it's so great though. You need to watch it.
I'll watch it.
It's about the dangers of abortion.
Okay.
That's what they were going for.
Yo, speaking of Netflix is on. Even though we talked about Netflix is on the come up. They brought a lot more horror movies on Netflix.
Good for.
No, I'm serious. They have a lot of
original.
Like classic ones.
They have some classic. They have like
The Conjuring's on there.
They have Annabelle on there.
The first Annabelle or the second one?
First one.
They're taking.
Oh, I need to see the first one.
They're spreading
Still.
their cheeks for blooming.
Oh my.
No, but
they're
putting a lot of. They have some other horror movies that came out like a few years ago that I didn't want to see. I might have to go check them out.
Check them out.
Yeah, I might have to go check what's on them. Well, that's it.
I think that's it.
I mean,
it's all right. Thank y'all for stopping by, everybody. Bye.
I don't have anything else to say.
Jared.